my channel. Welcome if you are new. I am JC. Welcome to the second week of May vlog starting. I am a contemporary, good Lord, I'm a contemporary fiction author and poet with 6 books, not yet, 3 books. Oh good Lord, I can do this, I swear I can, with 5 books out, 2 novels, 3 poetry collections, soon to be 6 books, 3 novels, because When Love Calls releases on June 10th, my birthday, in, oh my god, a little less than a month. I also have a blog, an online magazine, an online store with writer merch, creative merch, and I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi if you would like to tip and help aid me in my creative endeavors. Yeah, that's me, and I stream on Wednesdays. So yeah, that's me. This doing the promo at the beginning of my videos is really new for me, so bear with me as I try to get a handle on whatever my intro will be. I still haven't mastered it. As well as I've mastered my ending, which I really haven't mastered that either. But anyway, the weekend was fine. I mostly did reading. I've got like a couple of 97%. Oh, thanks for watching. I actually already started the beginning of my review. So my beginner thoughts. I like to kind of note things as I go along, like really remarkable things while I'm reading, so that when I get to the time when I write the review, I don't lose those thoughts. Like I don't take notes on like the entire book or anything, but like notes on certain feelings or certain like moments of gasp or that kind of thing. I'll note in a document that I will save for when I write the review, in which I'm going to write as soon as I finish this. That is on my list for today. Also on my list for today is to do my newsletter and schedule it. Will I actually finish that whole thing? I don't know, but I'm certainly going to try. There's a couple of other things on my list to get done today. I have to post on my community tab because apparently I've been on YouTube for 6 years now, as YouTube alerted me the other day. So I'm going to do a community post with a Q&A, and I'll leave it up probably, I don't know when I'm going to do, well, I'll do the video when I get enough questions, I guess. I swear, yeah, outside noises, but I don't want to close the window because it's not warm, but I like the fresh air sometimes. But I'm going to get back to finishing this so that I can do my other stuff that I need to do. It is an admin day, mostly. I do want to actually do another sprint of writing. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. But I just thought I would come on and at least say hello before it got to be too late. It's only 4 something. I'm early. I'll be back. Bye. Hello, hi. It's been a while since I spoke to you. It was like 4-ish in the afternoon when we last spoke. Or should I say when I last spoke? I have actually been very productive today. I got if we count me working on my newsletter instead of actually finishing it, then I actually checked off all 9 things today on my to-do list. But if we do not count me starting to work on my newsletter as a point of completion, because I did not complete the newsletter. I started. Well, then I got 8 things on my list crossed off of the 9 things that I have on the list. So, yay me. I feel very accomplished today. I was very productive, despite the fact that I was in a lot of pain for most of the day, until I put some biofreeze on my legs and my knees and the joints that were having issues. It does feel like maybe the effects of the gel knee injections could possibly be beginning to wear off. I hope not, but it's possible because they hadn't felt this bad in since before I got the gel knee injection. So, that's a possibility, but we're not going to think about that now, are we? I posted my review for Kate's book, even though Goodreads was down for quite a bit there. Like when I first went to go post my review, I couldn't even get on the site. It gave me this error code, and it wasn't like the 404 or whatever error code. It was some other error code, and then I Googled it, and it did say that Google was down. Not Google. It did say that Goodreads was down and having issues. And then I waited a couple of hours, and then it pulled up, and I was able to leave my star rating. But when I got ready to leave the review that I had written, it was like, please come back later. This page is having it. It did it again. So I just refreshed and then went back, and then it would let me post my review. So I got that done. Got my community post up for my 6 years on YouTube. Q&A call for questions. Did my Substack note. Did I? Yeah. Did I? Yes. I did my Substack note. I took my picture, which was just the fact that I can now move on to this book now that I'm going to read from the library, James Patterson. Y'all know I love my James Patterson. I wouldn't allow myself to start reading that until I had finished Thanks for Watching. So, oh my gosh, thanks for watching. Kate did such a good job. I loved it. I wasn't expecting the reveal of the killer. Like I wasn't, when you read as many mysteries as I do, you get pretty good at guessing and predicting what's gonna happen and who's gonna be the killer. And am I right 100% of the time? No, but about 90% of the time, pretty good at figuring out who the killer is going to be and where the story is going and what's happening and what the motive might be. I'm pretty good at figuring all that stuff out. Kate threw me for a loop. Yeah, I didn't see it being who it ended up being. I didn't see that coming. And some of the deaths, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Like I knew this felt like just going off the back or the blurb, you know that they die one by one, but you're like, well, someone's got to survive, right? So it's like you hope someone survives. So it's like I wasn't really sure how many were going to get killed off, if all of them were getting killed off, and then I just I just wasn't expecting some of the deaths to go the way they went in the best way, in the great. I personally love the book. I'm trying to. It's hard to talk about it without giving away spoilers because there are certain, just even in the way I phrase things, there's only so much I can say without spoiling a big part of the reveal. It's only so much I can say. But, and I don't want to spoil anything because it's a good book and I want people to go read it for themselves and find out why it's a good book. I having read And Then There Were None, I thought it was a really, and I'm not a person that likes when people like, I'm not a person who likes reboots or when people retell stories that have been told in different ways. I'm not I don't like retellings. Fun fact about me. I am not particularly fond of retellings. Like the people out here doing the, no shade, but people out here doing the Rapunzel retellings and the Cinderella retellings or whatever retellings. I'm not a fan of retellings. I feel like there's too many original ideas to be had. I know that even in originality, there are certain points of stories that may have been done before, but like just a straight up retelling of the story in a different way, I'm usually not a fan of. However, having said that, this is a very unique, modernized version or way of doing And Then There Were None, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to stop there because if I say anything else, I'm going to spoil the book. But I loved it, and now that I have wasted a lot of time during this sprint, because I am in a sprint right now, I'm supposed to be writing. I was doing something. I was trying to work on finishing my newsletter, which I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it tonight. So I might as well just move over to writing. But yeah, I was trying to finish my newsletter and I don't think I succeeded. But yeah, who knows how much of that I'm going to keep in this clip, because that was a lot of gushing about the Thanks for Watching book. And I felt like I was being repetitive because I can't give away spoilers. Okay. But anyway, I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, I'm going to make this as brief as possible because I made an extremely long clip before that was over 10 minutes long, some of which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to actually cut out. But I don't know if I'm going to cut it out or not, so I'm going to say goodnight. Now, I am going out tomorrow. I need to leave a little earlier than usual because I have a stop I need to make before I go to my physical therapy appointment. But yeah, we're journeying tomorrow. How fun. Anyway, good night. Bye.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Happy, oh my God, what day is this? It's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. Whew, it's only Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am tired. Obviously, I just came from physical therapy. Well, I didn't just come from physical therapy. Pardon me. Since I sit back, so I can get it in the house. I'm past the warden. Okay, I should be able to get that past the warden easily. But, I'm tired. I'm ready to go back in the house. It's 5:41, later than I had planned to go back in the house. I did, because I think when I talked to you, when I said goodnight to you, I hadn't finished my writing sessions yet. So I did finish my writing. I did two sprints. I committed. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I got 500 and some words each sprint, I think. Well, about 1,000. I'm trying to see and gauge if I just keep it to maybe roughly 1,000 to 1,200 words and not push it past that, will I be easy on my wrist and not further damage my wrist? Because in that way it'll keep me writing consistently each week instead of having to take a whole week and not write because my wrist hurt. But we'll see. Right now, I wear a brace every time I go driving anyway, so right now they feel okay. They were a little sore at the end of last week, so who knows, but I'm gonna just take it day by day. And I watched some YouTube videos also at the end of last night for research purposes. Okay, I say research, but really just looking into trying to incorporate getting ideas on certain writing whatever, you know what I mean. I just filmed 2 videos. They're kind of taggy, kind of big. One is an actual tag, and the other one is like author answers, and it's like 2 questions that I answered or whatever that I got from this Substack, Author's Answer, I think is what it's called. I'll link it below. But so I did 2 videos, so yay, once I actually have to edit them though. But one of them I'm not entirely sure about, and it's really short, but we'll see. But it'll give me an extra video a week, so hey, which is what I'm aiming for. I'm trying to map out my personal curriculum so I can do that video, and there's another video I want to record too, but I'm not ready to do that one yet either. But that is it for me. I'm on my update at the moment. I'm getting ready to go in the house. My bladder is getting ready to really not like me, and I don't want to have any accidents on myself, so that's embarrassing. I'll be back. Bye. Hi. Oh, no. Did not mean to do that. Nope, stop it. Hi. Thought I'd come and update you because I haven't talked to you since I was in the car earlier at 5 something. 6? No, 5 something, almost 6. But, I have not done nearly as much as I have wanted to when I got back. I wanted to finish my newsletter because I started it the other day, but I haven't managed to finish it yet. I wanted to finish it and be able to schedule it. That did not happen. I'm beta reading Sky's book, so I worked on that a little bit. Not as much as I wanted. Physical therapy days just leave me so wiped out. Um, it just because if physical therapy was the only place I was going, like if I was going to physical therapy and coming back, you know, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But because I usually have to because obviously I don't want to go out too many days during the week because it's a lot of stress on my body. So it means anything else, other errands I want to do, I save for the days I go out, which is physical therapy days. So it means, and I didn't go to the store for a lot of stuff. But I did go for I needed to get my prescriptions, the refills, and I still have another one that I had to call in and wasn't going to be ready till tomorrow. But I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, so I'll just have to get it on Friday. And I forgot I was gonna say, my brain spaced out. But oddly enough, hold on, I did actually check off. I say I didn't do anything, but yet I checked off. No, wrong list. That's tomorrow's list. I did. I guess I can't really say I didn't do anything because I filmed 2 videos while I was out. 2. Now I just want 2. I filmed 2 while I was out. Hold, please. 1 second. Okay, so I did film 2 videos while I was out. So I get to check that off my list. Wrong list again. And physical therapy, I worked on Mackenzie Brown's. So yeah, that counts. And actually I can cross that off because I did work on Beta Venus Sky's book today. So what's interesting is it feels like I wasn't productive when I got back. But the only thing I actually wasn't able to cross off was finishing up the newsletter. Out of the 8 things that I have on my list, I crossed off 7. So I suppose I did better than I thought. I know I gotta start giving myself credit for these things, right? But it just feels like, because I get so wiped out on physical therapy days, on any days when I go out really, that it just feels like I didn't do enough. And I know I need to work on that. But I just did, the first sprint we did, I ended up making my to-do list and stuff for tomorrow because I had forgotten that I hadn't done that yet. So the second sprint, I actually worked on Pen Name Book 4 and I got 521 words. And I'm going to do one more sprint and hopefully get 500 something words on that and like cap it out at about 1,000-ish words. So yeah, but I'm going to go and do my next sprint now. And I will be back later. Sorry, I don't have much to update with. But I am also watching, before I started the sprints, and I'll finish watching it after. I'm watching the replay of Kate's release day stream. Which is quite interesting. But, yeah, I'll be back. to say farewell for the night. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get something. But yeah, just want to say goodnight. I did about 1,100 words. I got 500 in this first sprint and 605 words the second sprint. So it's about, I can't do math, so it's about 1,100 words, right? I think so. I did calculate it already. I'm just not looking at the book right now with the total. But oh gosh. And so now I'm just gonna watch some YouTube and write out some video idea. We'll work on my video idea for the personal. Actually, I need to edit my video. Crap. I can edit that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna write out another video idea. We'll finagle my words. They're hard. I'm going to sleep. Well, I'm not going to sleep, but actually soon. It's 4:25. I actually probably will go to sleep soon. But good night. Bye. Forget to come on and say hello to you guys? Maybe. Because it's 8:56 in the evening. And we're on our second sprint now. And I just remembered that I hadn't said hello. So hi. Happy Wednesday. As just said, we're on our second sprint. And stream's going well. I have actually had a really productive day. In fact, I posted, oh my gosh, I forgot, posted on my Substack note, and I gotta take my picture for Facebook, and I edited and exported my video, uploaded it to Patreon, uploaded it to YouTube, and scheduled that. I also finished my newsletter. I just have to actually plug it into Substack and then schedule it. And yeah, I think I'm beta reading at the moment. I think I've had a pretty productive day for a Wednesday. I'm usually not quite as productive on a Wednesday, and I didn't get a lot of sleep, so that's also interesting. But I wanted to come and say hello. I'm also now working on some notes for my personal curriculum so that I can maybe do that video soon. Trying to figure out exactly what I want it to be. And yeah, I'm really kind of hungry. I did eat today, which is making me wonder why I'm so really hungry right now. Because I actually ate today earlier. I actually ate and got stuff done before I even, well, TMI, but before I even showered and got dressed for the day. I did some things. So, yay. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to update more later when I have more to update you on. Checking the stream. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Hello. Hi. I've not done a very good job of talking to you guys today, which is it's not typical necessarily on a Wednesday. Usually on a Thursday, I might not say a lot because it's Thursday, and if it's a Thursday, I'm not going anywhere, then it's pajama day. And lounging happens. Not lounging without productivity, but just lounging. But I actually I managed to get more than I usually get done on a Wednesday. I think I mentioned that earlier that I'm not usually that productive on a Wednesday. Because usually I'm trying to save up my energy for the stream. So I usually wake up so late on Wednesdays, but I didn't wake up late today, which might explain why I'm really tired. I woke up earlier than I had intended because I intended to sleep in really late today because I went to bed at almost. It was after 7 in the morning that I went to sleep. That I finally went to sleep. I got in the bed a little before 7, but I didn't fall asleep until after 7, like nearly 8. God, I really need to fix. I say fix my sleep schedule, and I know that y'all have been watching me for so long go to bed at these crazy late hours. But if you remember back before I got evicted and lost my home, I did actually go to bed at what would now be looked at as a decent time for me. My bedtime usually was roughly 4:30, 5 a.m. and I did a pretty good job of making sure I went to bed by those times. A large part of the time it was before 4 a.m., like 3:30. But factors then were different. I had my own room. I could turn the light off when I wanted to because it was my room. And she would be in her room, staying up way later, which, I can't say anything because I was her, staying up not all night long, when I was younger, and could do that. But, she stays up way later than I do. When she was younger, I made her go to bed at normal hours. It was a struggle, but I did make her go to bed at normal hours. But once she's an adult, I can't force her to go to sleep. So, and I can't even use the whole "you're in my house" thing because we're not in my house. So, she's an adult. What I'm gonna do? Tell her go to sleep. But us having to be in the same room since we've been evicted, since we've been in the hotel, sharing the room, it's like, she draws and stuff all night long. And so she needs the light on. And I can go to sleep with the light on, but it does affect how well I sleep and how long it takes me to get to sleep and how long I stay asleep. Needless to say, in the last 3 years, I haven't slept very well. I haven't been sleeping very well. That night when I went to the hotel, oh my God, it was such good sleep. I mean, I stayed up late, but I went to bed before the sun came up. I went to bed when I stayed in the hotel that night. I went to bed at about 4:30 ish, before the sun came out, and such good sleep. Oh my God, and I slept in. I mean, I didn't sleep in too much because I had to check out of the hotel, but it was a great time. I really need that again, but that's not looking likely because I have a concert that I want to go to in September that's going to be in Baltimore, and I definitely want to get a hotel out in Baltimore for that event. So, because it's the indie band that I listen to, the ones that are from Maryland, they're coming to Maryland to perform their album, and I definitely want to go, and I want to meet the indie band, and I haven't been to a concert since I was probably in high school. No, college. College. I haven't been to a concert since I was in college. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've. No, take that back. I haven't been to a concert since I saw Lettucey perform, and then I got to meet Lettucey, and I got to hang out with Lettucey. Have I mentioned ever that I went to dinner with Lettucey? Um, yeah, because I was friends with, or I was acquaintances with someone who is best friends with Lettucey. So she took me to her concert that she performed in DC, when she had performed in DC once, and then we went to Ruth's Chris out to eat, and Lettucey treated everyone. It was a great time. She's amazing and wonderful in person. But anyway, thought that was just like a little fun fact I'll throw in there. Um, and if you don't know who Lettucey is, where have you been? But I I really need to get the ball on. I know Randy and Laura was when we were mentioning that my release for When Love Calls is soon. And it's June 10th, which is also a stream day. And she's like, Randy said, it should just be, a launch celebration, not a productivity stream. Which, you know, obviously, I think I probably would like it to be that way. But I'm like, well, what are we gonna do on the stream? Like, there's not a lot. I mean, I guess I could read from the book, but I don't have a lot of fun things to do. I don't have a lot of things to give away. I'm not that entertaining, you guys. So I was like, I don't know what we would do on a launch stream, and I know it's not like this is my first book. I should know what to do by now. I don't even have sections picked out that I would read. I don't know what I would read from, like where I would read from. Anyway, this whole clip is longer than it was supposed to be. I'm gonna go. Am I gonna write? I don't know. I feel a twinge of pain in my wrist. It's not necessarily enough to keep me from writing, per se. But it could be a smarter decision not to write. Maybe I'll do one 45-minute sprint to see if I can get to my 1,000 words. I might do one 45-minute sprint. We'll see. You'll know in a minute or so whether I end up doing that or not, or just watch YouTube videos and make up my personal curriculum so I can do my video on it. Who knows? Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight here. As you can tell, maybe I decided not to write tonight. Because what I ended up spending the 2 sprints with Sky doing was finishing up my newsletter, finalizing it, and then putting it in Substack and getting that situated and straight. And I had messed up something, and I had to do something with the graphic that I had forgotten I needed to do. And then after I worked all that out, then I got it scheduled. And so now it's going out on Friday morning at 8:30. But that did involve some typing with my wrist. So it was already hurting a little bit before. And so then it was hurting a little more after. So I decided it's best not to push it. And I will try to get in my sprints tomorrow during the day, hopefully. Then I looked in Canva and I started looking at the bookmarks again that I wanted to make. I could still do bookmarks, maybe, possibly. 50 bookmarks, it says, would be $21. And it says it's free shipping. I'm considering. Do I have $21 right now? No. And what I have right now, I need to wash clothes next week. So there's that. So again, no. But really want to get some bookmarks. I don't know. Figure that out. Hopefully soon-ish. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. We are going to ignore my messy look. It's fine. It's Thursday. Pajama day, if you will. It's 7:42, and yes, I am just now coming on to say hello. I slept in very late today, like I wanted to sleep in yesterday. Have I done a lot of work? No, I have not. I got 30 minutes of writing in, which is not a lot. It's fine. I'll make up for it tonight, hopefully, maybe. I did my Substack note just now. I did some beta reading earlier. And I'm getting ready to have a backstage hangout with my friend Tiffany. So, not a lot will probably get done today, but it's fine. Trying to keep my wrist from getting worse. Little twinge of pain. And I only wrote 30 minutes, so that's not a good sign, but it's fine. I do need to start setting up this vlog, and probably I need to stop holding you because that's not helping my wrist feel better. Okay, but I want to say, come on and say hello. Okay, I'll be back later. I can't talk today apparently. I'll be back later. Bye. Oh, hello, hi. Hold on, let me get you situated. Oh boy. Hello. This is a different angle for me. I like it. Maybe not the glare, but anyway. Hi. As you can see, I'm writing. I'm doing sprints. I'm doing them by myself because Sky is Thursday nights are now going to be her gaming nights, and because her husband is off, and so they get to spend their family time together and everything, which is so cute. They're so cute. But I'm writing. I'm on my second sprint. I'm in the middle of my sprint, actually. I should pause because Forest app has the new pause feature where they allow you to pause and it gives you 5 minutes before it resumes, which should make this clip very short. But I have not been on a lot today, but I think I ran through the list of what I did earlier today, but I'm not entirely sure. It hasn't been that much, really. It hasn't. I did hang out with Tiff backstage a little bit, which was fun. I like getting to spend time with her, and it's been a minute since I had seen her, so I've done some beta reading. I still have 6, 7, 8, 9, and the epilogue. 4 more chapters in the epilogue to go. I want to say I should be able to finish by tomorrow. I still want to write out my personal curriculum. I know what I'm going to do and work on, and the ways in which those things will benefit next projects or whatever. But I just have to work out the time in which I will do it, because I need it so that it still allows me to be productive, but it doesn't interfere with writing time. But I'm also more creative in things at night. So one of them will involve me having to be creative to an extent. Um, the other two are kind of just like researching and working on. Actually, no, one of the other ones does involve a creative side of my brain, just not necessarily writing per se. But mostly right now, I'm trying to strategize dinner things for the weekend, because I'm trying to balance what I want to get for dinner tomorrow, which would be pizza, and it would be dinner for tomorrow and for Saturday night, so I don't have to cook. And I'll just have to cook on Sunday, which I already have what I'm fixing on Sunday in the freezer. So that's squared away. I already have the vegetables, so that's also squared away. I just don't want to cook. I'm really getting, and I never really thought I would get to that point, but being chronically ill really does alter some things. I loved cooking. I still love cooking. I just don't like what having to stand for the amount of time that I would have to stand while cooking does to my body. I fixed a skillet meal tonight, like one of those P.F. Chang's skillet meals, and the way my back hurt when I finished, and that was just a simple skillet meal. So it's like I don't enjoy trying to come up with money to spend to buy food outside of the house that's already prepared. I like the fact that it's already prepared, but I don't enjoy spending the money because, frankly, I don't have the money to spend. But I really don't enjoy my back being on fire to cook a simple skillet meal. Now, if I'm cooking for the two of us, and yeah, I know my daughter could learn how to cook. She doesn't. Well, she knows how to cook the basic things for herself. And most of the nights, like when I do my skillet meal, she fixes her stuff in the air fryer, and so we fixed separate things. But still, to fix that skillet meal just for me, it takes a lot out of me physically. My back was on fire. And that was just that. So to fix dinner for the both of us, or to fix an elaborate dinner like even when I fix spaghetti on Sundays, which is really one of the simplest meals to fix, it still takes a lot out of me. I'm getting to the point where cooking is really, really becoming hard on my body, which I don't love, because I like cooking. And as much as it costs to buy groceries to fix the food, it costs more to buy the food already fixed. However, it takes the damage off my body to get the food already fixed. Like if I can manage to get the pizza, to not have to cook tomorrow night and to not have to cook Saturday, I'm gonna really enjoy that. It allows my body to recover from having to go out tomorrow to physical therapy. It'll give me recovery time. But the thing I'm having an issue with right now is if I have the money for the pizza, but if I spend it on the pizza, then I won't necessarily have the money to wash clothes on Monday, and I really, really need to wash clothes on Monday. So there's that. Well, I might have the money. I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to have the money to wash clothes if I get the pizza. So fun times when you have to decide between do I set my back on fire or wash clothes. I don't know. Anyway, that was a tangent that I didn't mean to go on. The pause feature has stopped now, so it's time to get back to the sprint. And I'll be back later at some point. By the way, on the first sprint, I only got 333 words. It's fine. I did just finish chapter 5, so we're on to chapter 6 now, which is good. This is good. I might actually can finish book 4 of the pen name by the end of this month, like I planned. Maybe. We'll discuss later, because it's another issue I'm having that ties into my whole chronic illness thing. Is because remember I said I scaled back to doing only 1K words or an hour and a half of writing, whichever comes first. Well, I didn't do that last night because wrists were hurting. Wrists are hurting now, but I'm trying to push through. And I'm trying to do an extra sprint because I only did one last night. No, I did. I know I did one earlier today to make up for the one I didn't do last night. But that just puts me in such a bind writing wise because I have so many projects I need to get done, and we'll discuss it another time. Okay, bye. Okay, it is time for me to say goodnight. Click my heating pad on. Oh, I think I forgot to mention earlier that another reason that made it hard to cook was because earlier today my knee locked up on me. Just straight locked up. I couldn't stand up. I was in so much pain. I thought I was going to pass out. I had to sit there for about a good almost a half an hour. I had put ice on it and then heat. And oh my God, it was so painful. It was so painful. And then I had to turn around and cook something. Another reason I don't really want to cook tomorrow. But anyway, that was not the point. I wrote a total of, oh good Lord, why did I forget that quickly? I think it's a little over 1,100 words. Let me get my book and see. Oh, not 1,100, 1,300 words. 1,313 words to be exact. I actually even already have my total for the week because y'all know I'm not going to write anything after I come back tomorrow. 5,296 words for the week, which coincidentally is more than I got last week. So maybe this method of trying to get at least 1,000 words a day, while it's not like it's not knocking out 3,000 or something words or 10,000 words in a week, but it is making sure that I at least get 5,000 words without pushing my wrists too far. Like they hurt now, but they don't hurt as bad as they did the week I tried. I almost got 10,000 words. But my wrists suffered because of it. So, yeah. I'm okay with the progress. I would like to strategize and figure out a way to write even more. Maybe space out my writing times. I don't know. Because I don't know if spacing out is going to make my wrist hurt any less. So I don't know. Just really wish that my wrist didn't hurt by the end of the week. It's not fun. But anyway, physical therapy tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase
hello, happy Friday. I am worn out and tired, but what else is new? Just came from physical therapy. It was a long appointment too, but it was a little taxing. But she did give me some free BioFreeze. She filled this up for me and then gave me the rest of one of the bottles that they have. Oh gosh, cause yeah, today was not a. If I was undecided before about getting the pizza, I'm not undecided now because it was a very painful shower experience this earlier, and it was a lot of pain. And I took my pain medicine, so it must be I think the gel injections are starting to wear off. The effects from the gel injections, I think they're probably starting to wear off, and because it's starting to feel, the knee pain is starting to feel like it used to feel again, which I don't love, because if you add that to the now ankle pain, yeah, just not loving it. But I'm gonna go to Giant. I have a prescription I need to pick up, and a couple of. Do I need to pick up anything? If I'm getting pizza, then I don't actually need to pick up anything as far as cooking per se. I do need some more coffee though, so that's not fun. But need some more coffee. Snacks will be good, but I definitely need some more coffee. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope I'm gonna be able to wash clothes on Monday. I hope so, but we'll see. But coffee, I need coffee, and I gotta pick up my prescription, and then I'll get the pizza for dinner. But that's just for dinner tonight and dinner tomorrow, and I guess maybe lunch on Sunday. So I'm hungry now for actual lunch, because y'all know I don't eat dinner until until my mother is no longer basically awake, because the whole staring thing, and I don't like to sit across from her while eating because trauma issues from childhood. Eating used to be a point of contention where she would find it best to pick on me when I was a child. I know I was a child, I should be over it, but it brings up stuff, so I don't like to eat in front of her or across from her, or not in front of her, because obviously I can't eat in the room unless I sneak it in the room. So she's still out there, but usually when she's asleep, I know she's not staring at me. So I like to wait until she's asleep, which it won't be until 10 something. So I won't be eating dinner until around 10 something. So I don't want to go the whole entire day without eating. Hopefully maybe Taco Bell has some kind of offer or something, because I am really quite hungry at the moment. Why you keep walking back and forth past my car? That's creepy. That's not creepy at all. Yeah, but that's my update for now. And then hopefully, they don't have any. Hopefully I can. I don't want to do it. Anyway, hopefully I can get some Taco Bell or something. I don't know, but I'll be back later.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
It's much later than the last time I talked to you, and I have been chilling ever since. What time is it? It is 2:46 in the morning, and I'm just sitting in the bed. I probably should put some biofreeze on my legs and my knees and my. Yeah, I'm just not having the best pain experience right now. Level of pain is at about a 10 right now, and every time I get up to go to the bathroom, it's at about 11, maybe 12. But I am currently editing this video. And I'm trying to squeeze in some beta reading in a minute after that. And I don't know what else. I need to make my list for the weekend and cross off some things. Yeah. Not much to update. Plus, I need to keep this short because I'm editing the vlog. I've seen the length of the time. So yeah, I'll be back. Bye. Nope, go away. Well. It is that time of, I would say, the night, but it's 5:47 in the morning. And yes, I'm still working on this video, but oh gosh, so sorry. I just wanted to come. I'm trying to make this brief because I don't really have a lot to update you on. My word count for the week, I updated you on yesterday. Yesterday. 5,296 words, I think, was what I got for the week. In both pen name and Mackenzie Brown, because I worked on Mackenzie Brown, I think Monday and maybe Tuesday. I'm really just wanting to go lather some biofreeze on my knees and my foot and crawl into the bed because I hurt. But I'm still working on this video, so I can't do that just yet. But I will be getting in bed shortly, hopefully. I say that now and I know better. But hopefully this weekend I will get to watch some movies. That's what I want to do this weekend, is watch some movies. Maybe some old movies. I don't know. But I need to finish editing this video first. I also need to strategize some release date things because it's coming closer and closer. My physical therapist was so funny today because I don't know if I said this earlier. I don't think I did, but she's almost finished. She's on chapter 23. I gave her an early copy to read. She's on chapter 23, and so she was in there kind of trying to guess where things were going, and then she's like, I want you to tell me if I'm right, because she hypothesized something. And she's like, I need you to tell me if I'm right. And I was like, are you sure you want me to tell you? Because you said you don't like spoilers and you don't want to know things before you read them yourself. Are you sure? And she was like, no, don't tell me. And then like 5 minutes later, she's like, okay, I need you to tell me. And then like 10 seconds after that, she's like, no, never mind, don't tell me. It's hilarious. But she says she really is enjoying the book, and which I take great comfort in. And she told someone else, and she said, we have a brilliant author among us. And I was like, I don't know about brilliant, but okay. So that was a fun little bit for today. All of that was before she tortured me though in physical therapy. But it's fine. My foot really hurts though. Sometimes I feel like I hurt more after physical therapy, which I'm not sure that's the way it's supposed to go, but okay. But yeah, that's all I have. I don't have anything like exciting or anything to tell you or to update you with. Um, I wish I did, but I do not. So that's gonna be it for this. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, online store with writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.